Night of the Living podcast is always ad-free for patrons at patreon.com/NOTLP.
Oh, wow. Can't believe it's September.
September 1st, to be exact.
Labor Day.
Mm-hmm.
Put away your white clothes, everybody.
It's time to be done.
And you know that laugh. That's Louis Fowler here to curate another Hispanic Heritage Month of programming.
Yay. Welcome back, Louis.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to have you beer.
We've missed you, and you came in hot with this this year with Herencia Diabolica, where we get a little clown.
It's Mexico's version of child play.
Yeah, it's a charming little clown with porcelain skin.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, absolutely. Patreon, by the way, thank you guys for your continued support. We couldn't do it without you. We're cranking out Origins still. If you want to hear old episodes from Hispanic Heritage Month of years gone by.
Years gone by.
They're there.
There's been many months we've spent together doing this.
All over.
Just really sweet and nice, and I'm glad it's a thing we still do.
Me too.
It makes me happy.
I think we've covered the breadth and depth of different kinds of Hispanic cinema, whereas Mexico seems to be the most exciting over the years and has brought the heat consistently. What do you think, Andy?
What do you want me to say? It's like, yes.
Bringing the heat.
Andy's so sporty right now. He looks like Sporty Spice. He's about to go for a run after the show.
Okay, just because I have workout clothes on, like Sporty Spice.
Just like
his references are very limited.
Well, this particular vest is very Sporty Spice.
He stopped, ingesting pop culture in '99.
Or you look like a contestant on The Running Man.
No, but it's just funny that you just go straight to Sporty Spice just because I've left athletic clothes on.
But it's like a
and
sleeveless,
a ponytail.
and he's got. Louis, you can't really see the whole thing, but like he's got this shirt that looks like something out of a science fiction movie.
So what happens when you watch like football or basketball? You're like, hey, Sporty Spice.
If
many of them.
If they're sporty spicy, if they're spicy and full of sports, then I calls them as I sees them.
That's what I appreciate about you.
Thanks. So, Louis, you've missed us, right? We've missed you.
Very much so.
Yeah, we spice up each other's lives.
I've kept my death at bay for these many years.
Staying alive for this.
I do.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I like how we all limp along.
Yeah, like we're the only thing keeping you going. Thanks. So, when the show ends, Louis ends too.
Oh my God, that's a lot.
There'll be a great light coming down.
Yeah.
I'll be there in my golf clothes, which don't exist yet.
Oh, Sporty Spice, golf
And
clothes.
you'll be
See, there it is.
golf shirt.
Yeah. I'm going to have, like, as Andy described it, it will be a Sporty Spice themed golf clothes ensemble.
But Louis, you had some big changes in your life since last year.
What's that?
You got married.
He's like, what are you talking about?
What's that? Oh yeah, that.
Well, I found a girl willing to take me at my absolute worst, being a third-time stroke victim. So I was pretty good in my books.
Yeah, we're so happy for you.
Hey, some ladies are into that, Louis.
Some ladies are
You know what I mean?
into that.
If you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
Yeah, and I wish I knew about that before.
Oh, man. So, Amy.
Yeah.
What's going on in our world? I couldn't even tell you.
We went to this charming little pinball arcade thing.
Oh, yeah,
the
in the
other
middle of
day.
nowhere.
That was in the middle of a farm. in Ohio.
Yeah.
Like
Steel
20 minutes
building.
away. Middle of goddamn nowhere, but it was full of pinball machines. I was like, we're either going to have a really great time or be murdered out here. And we had a really great time.
It's Trump country where we went to.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
But then some people subverted our expectations.
True.
We stopped at a little tavern. It was so adorable, Lewis, and cozy. And they had fish and chips. And the manager let her dog in to come play with us.
My main job is being a food critic, and in Oklahoma, you will not believe how many times every barbecue restaurant is completely 100% Trump supported.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bizarre phenomenon there.
But it's not even just like, this is what we say. They have signs out,
Oh,
their
geez.
menus have a Trump ethos. So if you're a Trumper, and you like barbecue, come to Oklahoma.
So you can't find any liberal barbecue joints.
Sadly, no.
You could go to
that'd
Austin
be
for
like
that.
that'd be like smoked tofu.
Yeah.
Impossible smoked brisket.
Impossible to eat. You know what I mean?
Instead of like collard greens, it'd be kale.
Although we did have a good Impossible burger once in Disneyland, but it had fairy dust on it, probably.
It bled.
Yeah, it did. That was a weird thing. There, they put the beet juice in there to make it bleed.
Because that was the thing that made it taste the best, knowing that it was blood leaking out of it.
That something had to die for my pleasure.
So gross.
I mean, plants die.
But Lewis, is it good? Is it good conservative barbecue?
Typically, yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay. We can overlook certain things for barbecue.
Yeah, you can overlook certain things. Just hold your nose when you go in.
Yeah.
If the food's good enough, right?
Yeah.
You can get away with some things.
Well, just you can go to those places, but just don't tip.
There you go. So I have a question for you, Lewis, as a professional food critic. When you hear the item on a menu described as burnt ends, like, is that a real strict definition for you of what that is?
Actually, my favorite barbecue is burnt ends.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious.
It is so good, and I mean, the first, with every barbecue I go to, I want burnt ends, all the time.
And what are you looking for in a burnt end? I'm just curious for reference, because I had some weird burnt ends
He's
recently.
never gonna let this go.
Freddy's not going to get over this.
A burnt end. It's the tail of the barbecue, the cut off, and it's burnt.
Right.
And
it really is burnt, right? In my experience, it has to be burnt too.
It should be black and cancerous.
Yeah, it should be
Yes.
bad for you. I
But-
agree.
but it's so good.
You ever had it where somebody just stewed those pieces in barbecue sauce?
Oh, no.
And it's like soft and fall apart.
Yeah.
I actually, my wife today, we had lunch run, and so we got barbecue for lunch.
Oh, really? What a coincidence.
And well, it's not great barbecue, but
Yeah.
we were talking about how burnt ends are just the best.
Yeah, it's like concentrated what you want on a rib, the kind of chewy, a little chewy. It can't be too tender for me. I'm very picky about that shit.
Okay, Freddy we got barbecue like months ago.
At a place that is got really great reviews.
And it was stewed in a sauce. Burnt ends you're supposed to pour the sauce on. And it was basically just cubes of meat that weren't crunchy at all.
It felt like eating bouillon. It was gross.
Sounds like this upset you.
Freddy's never gonna let this go.
You know what?
I'm never
Until I try it, I can't be. I can't go with you. Try it.
We're gonna have to fly you out here.
Yeah. Give me a big bowl of bouillon.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. It wasn't that it wasn't good.
Yeah.
It was just misnamed.
Yeah, it could have been like if you were looking for soft, incredibly tender, melt in your mouth, fatty pieces of pork stewed in a very tomatoey barbecue sauce. That's what you were getting.
To me, that sounds incredible.
So yeah, see, if it was sold that way, I'd have been like,
But if
You did it.
were told those were burn ends,
but don't tell me those are burnt ends. Don't pee on my leg.
Tell you it was burnt.
Tell me it's burnt.
But it's some now. It's like the secret menu item.
Yeah, it's the soft ends.
Yeah.
soft ends.
Well, this is
As you get older,
this
that's
is
what
how
you
we
need.
barbecue up north.
Yeah. The only reason
Cincinnati
it confounded me
barbecue.
is they were like all these rave reviews, but I think they were like influencers. All the reviews are from influencers.
Sorry, Yankee barbecue.
Yeah. 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 Anyways,
Yeah.
barbecue.
Yeah, but that sounds like a dream job, Lewis. I would love to just go around and eat and talk about people.
Well. If ever you all come down, yeah, we can go anywhere you want to review.
There we
Alright.
go. We have an Oklahoma date. Oklahoma pride.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm there.
But I don't
also
see
too,
this. Oh,
also
sorry.
too, I do reviews outside Oklahoma, so I can go to you guys and have reviews there. So
We should do a string of Cincinnati
Yeah.
reviews one of these days. But then we'll end up eating all this rich food in a really short amount of time, and we'll all get sick.
So good for you.
But
Not the kind of food we got.
the only reason I would want to go to
how's that?
Oklahoma is visit Lewis.
Yeah, that's the only reason. That's where the Beverly Hillbillies are from. I just learned that
I
recently.
don't think there's much for me there in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
where are they from?
they're from Oklahoma. I'm not sure what city they're supposed to be from, but I know because the oil. I started watching the Beverly Hillbillies again because it was on a lot of people's greatest sitcoms of all time list. And I had seen it, growing up, but I didn't really understand why it would be on like the greatest of all time list. So I started watching it again, and it's great. It holds up. But they talk about the Oklahoma like oil company is who's managing.
Oh wow!
Where they struck the oil. So I thought that was
I had
kind of
no
fun.
idea.
Yeah. See, when I think of hillbillies, I think of Kentucky,
Yeah.
but I'm from.
Well,
sort of-
to be fair, you should be thinking of Oklahoma.
I should be thinking of Oklahoma. Hillbillies are more Oklahoma, maybe, huh? I'm learning every
Okay.
day. Every day I learn something.
Yep.
I forget 3 things and learn something new.
Wow. It's not a winning record.
I'll be net zero soon.
So eventually it's going to be in negatives.
You're losing at a rapid pace.
You're gonna be blending my food.
That's why you need those soft ends.
I'm gonna need those soft ends. Oh, they're the SpaghettiOs of barbecue.
gumming
That's what they
them.
are.
So yes, patreon.com/NOTLP. I didn't realize we didn't say that earlier.
To be fair, though, I would love barbecue SpaghettiOs.
Barbecue sauce SpaghettiOs. They ever make that? That sounds like something that would have happened, like Tex-Mex style.
I don't know.
They would just put some of that Hunt's barbecue sauce in there.
Does it
Pure
start?
sugar.
Is it
You
the
see,
ones with the beanie weenies?
That's definitely Oklahoma. The SpaghettiOs and barbecue sauce.
It's a classic, Oklahoma classic.
Sounds nasty.
The O's stand for Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Spaghetti, Oklahoma. It'd be hard to fit. It's a good reason. Is it good that they shortened it? Because that'd be hard to fit on a jar.
Yeah.
They still put
SpaghettiOs,
whatchamacallit on a label.
It's still
They can do
shorter than
whatever they
spaghetti,
want.
Oklahoma.
You're right, it is. You said Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, well, it's just me, sir.
Yeah.
I just can't help it.
Too much.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys, do you want to get into it?
I'm ready
You
to
ready to talk about that porcelain delight?
the porcelain delight. Yep.
Turn out lights, it's the main attraction. All right, this week's main attraction, originally released 1993 on video, I think. This is a Diabolical Inheritance, or Herencia Diabolical. Lewis, what?
Our Diabolica.
There we go. So, Why'd you pick this one this year? Just out of curiosity.
Well, earlier this year, a bunch of labels have been putting out more Mexican features. You know, that I had on bootleg or on VHS. So I got a couple of them that I wanted to, I want to wait for you guys, and this is one of the first ones, and well, it was half a good movie.
Right. Yeah. So this is like you were talking about these labels that have been picking them up, or like this, in this case, Vinegar Syndrome, right? Picked this up from
this is the Gauthier video.
Right. DeGausser, it sounds to me like they probably, just based on the name, probably do other VHS or shot on tape stuff.
Yeah.
So because the magnetic media reference, I'm guessing. But I noticed that like that label had put with Vinegar Syndrome put out a Blu-ray that looks awesome. But Amy and I think Andy, did you watch this on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah. So we watched kind of what it looked like when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like kind of
Very
grainy.
These other films are Vinegar Syndrome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one, like I said,
We
released in
watched it
93. Yeah.
with really poor resolution and no subtitles or dubbing.
We used Google Translate.
Yeah, it's not Hispanic Heritage Month without trying to figure out
Us trying to figure this shit
what
out.
they're saying on screen.
Well, I mean, this is Blu-ray. It says at the beginning that it's not really. It's got dropouts, and they tried to make it so. It was just directly from tape to DVD.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're watching it, in low definition, and yeah, and well, I'm waiting for you guys to say about it, because I got a few. I gotta hear what you have to say about it.
Sure.
But it turns out we didn't really need subtitle because it's a very, very simple story.
They don't talk that much.
It is
Nice.
super simple. This was the final film of Alfredo Salazar, who made a bunch of other genre movies in Mexico, but I think he's best known for Doctor of Doom. Does that sound right, Louis?
Yeah.
So cast of 26, but a really small central cast. It's Tony, who is the guy who inherits the property. Annie, his wife. Payasito, the evil clown doll. Who, when we get into the movie and talk about that guy, he seems to had the most interesting career, as is often the case with little people that are in entertainment. They tend to work a lot and have these great wild careers, but
in Mexico,
but also in the 80s here, you could we had like all kinds of little people working in Hollywood. Now they just make CGI creatures to replace real human beings. But anyway, I like that guy a lot. We have Doris, who's Tony's secretary and then becomes his new girlfriend after his wife is murdered by the doll. Roy is the little boy that is born, survives the attack on his mother and is born miraculously into this life. But anyways, like Louis was saying, it's like the Mexican child's play. But do you want to get into the story, Amy? You think you have a good grasp?
Well, yeah.
Andy?
The story is guy inherits big mansion after his grandmother dies.
She's like a nun, right?
Well,
she's in like a habit in the beginning.
Right from the very beginning, it shows the woman and her doll.
Right.
So something's going on. Then you got 45 minutes of nothing.
Basically.
and
then the doll wreaks havoc again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's the clown doll, at first you're not sure, and then you realize it moves sometime. And then you're like, okay, so the clown doll is alive. and it's evil and it's menacing. Well, I wanted to talk about the really long sex scene.
We'll talk about it then.
Was it that long though?
It was really long,
Oh.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
It went on too long. There were many things in this movie
It was so dark.
that went
Well, I
on
feel
too
like
long.
they were just trying to fill time up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It was also very dark.
Yeah.
Most of the movie is very dark. And I don't mean that I'm talking about actual picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
All you see are silhouettes in this whole sequence of the movie.
And some of them you feel like little outlines, but nothing else.
You're like, that might be a boob.
I was expecting to see like tracking lines.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, it was practically that bad, the version we watched on
For-
YouTube, which I can't be angry. It was free.
For all we know, they couldn't have been making love. They could have been playing patty cake on the bed or something.
It could have been doing anything.
When they turn we should go enhance it and turn the brightness way up. See what's going on under there.
So Tony is the dad, right?
Yeah.
His husband.
That's Tony.
Tony works away from the home, but his wife stays and she does all the cleaning and taking care of the home. And then she
Like a woman should.
like a woman should.
Whilst pregnant.
She gets pregnant at a certain point and she walks around wearing heels. And I'm like, she's pregnant. She can put the heels away for a little while, right?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. Not sexy enough.
And so they have this nice little life in their new mansion.
It's like a villa. It's huge.
Yeah.
It's much too
enormous.
big for two people. And that kind of threw me off because it's like, why would you ever move into this even though
Too
you
much.
It's too much to take care of.
You got to clean that. Who wants to do that?
What you got to do, the trick to that is you get in good with the evil doll and get it to do all the cleaning and housework stuff.
I don't think an evil doll would agree to do your housework.
You just got to find some sort of compromise because evil dolls are people too, you know?
Sure.
There's a moment when pregnant lady finds a key and opens, I guess, like an attic room, and there's an altar in there,
Yeah, with a skull on it,
a
right?
skull on it, and it what looked like I thought was like ritual, like markings on the floor,
Yeah.
but then I
Yeah.
realized later that that was a train set for the kid.
see
You couldn't tell.
the lighting's paying off. It's paying off now.
No, it could-
And we realized too, with all this demonic stuff going on, there's like a little doll, a 80s wind-up toy on the floor.
Right.
Yeah. So it's got that creepy Skinamarink vibe,
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
And,
but not quite.
And these
Yeah.
dummies choose to keep the satanic altar there.
Yeah, they don't do anything about it. They're just like, well, let the kid play up there.
I'm not superstitious.
But it doesn't make sense or anything about it, because if the woman inherits the doll and it's someplace else, and the doll is with her, who's with the keeping the altar
Stocked.
yeah.
Right.
Well, I wondered too a little bit about like why it seems the clown only seems to really be after the ladies in the family.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
clown has nothing to do with Tony.
I mean, except for
Well-
one homeless guy he kills.
Yeah,
He did kill the hobo.
Yeah.
I think it's because the doll wants the kid for himself,
Yeah.
and the Tony felt like a very distant father. So maybe the doll didn't see him as a threat.
That makes sense.
That's what I thought, because he got rid of the first mom because obviously that's
Yeah, she had to go.
yeah, and then Doris. What an unsexy name for a sexy person.
You know that lady is the most experienced actor in this movie by a mile.
Wow.
She had 96 credits.
Wow, good for her.
Everybody else was like in the low 20s and
She was like a Mexican playmate.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, she's hot.
And she was she's a Tex-Mex singer. She has albums. You can listen on Apple Music. I looked her up. And then she was on Big Brother, Top Chef, and Master Chef.
What was her name again?
Lorena Herrera.
Okay.
Was she like on Celebrity Edition?
Celebrity MasterChef. Yeah, I don't know what Big Brother VIP was.
It's probably like Celebrity Big Brother.
Yeah,
I like to think that it was this movie that made her on
This is
Celebrity Chef.
This is what catapulted her.
she do any cooking in this movie? I don't think she did.
No, she sure didn't. Yeah, so first wife gets pushed down the stairs when she's fully pregnant.
Yeah,
Not pushed down the stairs, scared down the stairs.
feels very much
by
like the Omen
clown.
there, doesn't it?
Yeah. So the baby survives. That's Roy.
Roy.
And then Roy grows up, and then we do these time
There's
skips.
a huge time jump between
Yeah.
when the mother dies and Dolores finally comes into the picture.
Like 6 years or so, right? Something
Yeah,
like
the
that.
kid's like 4 or 5 or 6 or 7.
But he looked 50. He's like, yeah,
13 going on 30.
yeah, you know that subreddit 13 or 30?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. Maybe because my eyes aren't good enough. And the resolution was so low. They could have had it could have been anybody there. Rhea Perlman, I would have thought was a kid.
I wasn't quite sure what she was saying in the scene, but there's this scene where his secretary, who is Doris, is impassionedly speaking to Tony. And I didn't get much of it from Google Translate, but mostly like, you got to get over it.
Yeah.
Get over your dead wife.
It's like the best way to get over a dead wife is to get under a living one.
And basically, that's what she says.
Yeah.
And then
HR would have
boom, they're
a
together.
field day with that.
They would.
Same thing with her outfit. I felt that was very revealing for secretary wear.
It's
Well,
early
yeah.
90s Mexico City HR department, though, which means none,
So you can get away with anything, really.
which means no HR department.
It's the Wild West down there.
It's so cliche, though, dating your secretary. It's like, come on, Tony.
Yeah.
And it's pretty soon after his wife dies because the kid's still a baby, right?
But she didn't seem like predatory or anything like that. Like she's trying to like make like a gold digger or anything.
Nah.
She seemed very genuinely interested in the kid.
Yeah, and he's a most eligible bachelor type. Like he had a high-paying job in New York, and apparently another high-paying job in Mexico City, because they went to the finest zoo I've ever seen.
Hey, they had monkeys.
That giant gorilla, man, the animatronic gorilla scared the hell out of me.
It had crazy eyes,
Oh man,
upsetting eyes.
I wonder if that place is still open.
The world's
Probably.
finest zoo.
Yeah, it's probably really high tech now. Like it probably has none of that original shit in it.
Where's the movie? Where's the movie from?
Mexico City. I'm thinking it might have been their zoo, but it seemed kind of small for a big city zoo. But the animatronic
I think it's a neighborhood zoo.
gorilla made me think otherwise. I'm like, they have King Kong money. I want to go.
I hope it's still the same. I hope they didn't upgrade or anything.
Right. It reminded me of like what Gold Circle Mall would put up the holiday elves. They were also kind of scary.
Well, in the monkey enclosure, they still had gooses and ducks floating around.
Yeah.
I feel that's very dangerous.
They're like in nature. All these things are together. The lion and the antelope are together.
Saying,
Are apes
And the geese.
carnivores?
Are what carnivores?
Apes.
Carnivores. I think
Monkeys?
some are.
They're
aren't
like
they?
omnivores, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they'll eat anything.
Apes aren't carnivores.
I don't know anything about anything.
I have no idea. I feel
All apes like it's peanut butter.
it would be fun to take an ape to a steak
Bananas.
dinner, though. But would you let him use the knife, the steak knife? I don't know if I would.
He's got he doesn't have puzzle thumbs, so you have to cut your meat for him.
It just the claw like this. I'm making that gesture of a thumbless clawing of a steak knife right now.
Well, it's funny that we're spending so much time talking about the zoo because there's not much happening in the movie.
Not really.
Yeah, the zoo's a godsend
It's
at
just
that point.
the changes in Tony's life.
Yeah,
I mean, for a movie about a killer doll, it's mostly about we see a lot of Doris just taking care of the kid.
yes. Just with no audio a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, like other than like the sounds of their day out. It's like that movie Baby's Day Out without the baby.
Or
Roy's
maybe,
dad.
maybe a democracy kid that's baby.
But Doris does eventually notice weird things going on with the doll.
Yeah.
And
But I feel like the doll bothered her to begin with.
Yeah,
well,
she
it was
didn't
still
like it.
creepy looking.
Yeah.
But she notices it appearing in places when it's not supposed to be. So she's kind of creeped out by it, and she gets rid of it.
She tries to pull a Garfield and mail it away to Timbuktu. Remember when Garfield did that to Nermal?
Yeah.
That
Odie?
one guy took the package of her car and ran out for him. Then there was in the house.
That's how it
And-
happens, man.
And she threw him in the pond.
Mm-hmm.
He came back.
All wet.
It's all clear later on when we realize like he's chasing her around later in the film, and she has to move really slow so that he can keep up. And but he can teleport. We've already established that that's what's happening all those scenes, and then we see it happen firsthand. Where even if you were wondering, maybe he's not teleporting, maybe that's silly, maybe that's not how he got out of the package, and maybe that's not how he got out of the lake. And then he teleports in front of us 4 or 5 times.
I never put 2 and 2 together that it was a super long chase scene at the end when he could easily just pop right in front of her.
Yeah. It's so silly. But that's kind of one of the things I think I like most about the movie is that there's that, and then there's 2 dummy Chucks or Yeats, however you want to put it, in this movie. They get
They chuck
one.
a dummy off of the house.
Yeah. Who's the first dummy?
It's
Did they
the-
use the
the
dummy for the
maid.
mom? Or
The
the
maid.
maid?
Yeah.
That's right. They used the dummy for the maid. So falling through the sky with legs twisting around each other is great. And then you're like, oh, that was great. And then you get another one.
I love a good dummy chuck.
Me too.
Dummy chuck.
The Italians do it best.
Well, watching this movie, it did feel like an Italian movie.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Parts for
Yeah.
sure.
It reminded me of that one kid in the Italian movies that's
Yes.
his name's Simon or something, but he has like blue eyes and he's yeah. Oh, do you want me to fight the machine? Yeah, it's like that. Oh, that's always my go-to for kid actors.
Yeah. Kind of like the kid in the pit who had
Yeah.
that bowl cut.
Bowl cut
Remember
kid.
him? Yeah. But this movie is a lot like the pit too.
In
Yeah.
what way?
Well, the kid he knows that the doll comes alive
Yeah.
and is evil, but
I don't know if he knows it's evil.
he saw
He's with it. He's like into it.
I know, but he saw the doll kill the maid.
Yeah, but I don't think he thinks it's evil. I think he thinks this is cool.
No.
Oh, he's just
So
a
he's just an
rotten
evil kid, then.
too.
Yeah.
Maybe his name's Roy.
But I think at the very last frame, they kind of have a bargain. So I think that I don't think he knows it's evil, but he's evil.
Yeah, he's for sure evil.
The smile at the camera moment.
What about
Yeah.
the sex dream with the clown doll?
Oh yeah.
Doris
Yeah.
is having a dream.
And the doll
Nightmare.
gropes her.
The doll is
Yeah.
on top of her, groping her.
Was it a dream?
I don't. Well,
I think you're supposed to wonder.
she does wake up minutes later, and
Yeah. She's like, what happened?
not
She
there.
could be remembering what happened last night. That's what happened in Rosemary's Baby.
could be.
I think that sequence was Palazzo's payday for that day.
Yeah, pretty much. It was could have been a little hotter, right? Could have had 2 clowns.
But I want to talk about the actor himself that played the doll.
Yeah.
I was shocked at how exact he was to the doll's proportions.
Yeah, that's
did a good
Margarito
job.
Esparza.
Because you see this doll, it's got these gangly legs, skinny
Yeah.
legs, a really short torso with long arms. And when it transitions to the actor, I was like, whoa, that's good casting.
There's
Good
a
doll
movie.
building.
It is because it's like when you think of like little people with proportions, you think they're like very like stocky and like short legs.
Yeah.
But everything he was just like a average size person, just shrunken down. He
Yeah,
had the
yeah.
same exact proportions.
Yeah. You're right, like just a smaller proportionate.
The one thing about that is that Esparza is my mother's name. My mother's last name.
Really?
Oh,
Any relation to Margarito?
I hope so.
that would be so cool.
Gonna get some of that Margarito money. He was in a movie that's cracked me up. The title of this movie is "Who Our Crazy People Hang Out With."
Somebody to do a good job translating.
It sounds like a Tyler Perry title. Honestly.
It sounds like fun. I'm gonna have to find a copy of that one. I really like when I saw this guy out of makeup, I was immediately smitten with him. Sometimes that happens.
He looks like a typical actor type. He does not seem like a clownish buffoon.
No, he just looks like a sweet old man. Like,
Yeah.
like he'd be a great in a fairy tale as like a peepaw.
I guess it's anybody dressed up the way he was dressed up is going to be creepy.
Yeah.
Because little tiny clown dolls are just generally creepy thanks to Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Especially when you have like tights and underwear over it.
They should remake this with Will Forte as Payasito.
I was thinking that if it was like a more well-known movie, I was like, that'd be a great cosplay.
Yeah. I mean, this movie's well known enough that Vinegar Syndrome and DeGauss, what are they called?
The Gauthier video.
DeGausser Video, or
Still feels pretty niche.
You know what? I kind of think doing a very esoteric cosplay is in your future.
yeah.
a cosplay where you have to explain to everybody what you are.
To everyone you meet.
Payasito.
It's like, oh, I guess you're not a real horror fan.
Hell yeah. I'm Tony. Don't you know Tony from the Diabolical Inheritance? Are you a fool?
Some kind of fool.
Some kind of fool?
The dad at the very end is such an idiot. What an idiot. He thinks he moves him out of the house because he thinks the house is the problem.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I would think. I would think Poltergeist had the clown and the house was the problem. Now it's the other way around. That's how their trailer should have played out.
Well, to be fair, I kind of feel like, this screenplay was kind of written on the fly. I mean, I don't think
sense.
I don't think they have a second draft.
I think it did have 2 writers credited too, though.
2 writers?
Yeah, the
Wow.
director was credited as a writer, and there was another writer on here.
Wowzers.
It just felt like to me it was more of a like Friday the 13th, the series episode that they stretched out to
Yeah.
an hour and 20-minute long movie.
You nailed it, man.
Done.
It can't be said better than what Andy just
figured
said.
it out.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's gonna come up again. Actually, funnily enough, Andy, Friday the 13th, the series will.
But my favorite part of the movie was Doris and her outfits.
Doris was a good time.
Doris wore white.
She did confidently. And
I told
out
you-
in dirty areas.
I used to work with somebody who said if you wore white pants, it means you liked it up the butt. I've told you this before.
Yeah. Is this whole
So
true?
Doris-
Has anybody ever heard this besides?
So Doris likes it up the butt,
Doris.
apparently.
I never heard of that before ever. All I heard is it's period pants.
Yeah.
I've that they're not period. You don't want them on your period.
But
Yeah.
wearing them will bring your period,
But
no
it'll bring
matter
it on.
what.
Yeah, or it'll draw serial mom out of the shadows
Yeah.
to murder you.
That too.
And I was also like at the end, the doll is chasing Doris and stabs her at one point, and she's running through the woods very slowly.
Forever.
And eventually she comes across the lake, and she washes her wound off with lake water, and that really bothered me.
Ma'am, you're gonna get that's how you
Yeah.
get flesh eating bacteria.
That's the real horror movie.
That's how you do that.
Just weird things you think about when you watch
Enjoy
movies.
the gangrene.
That only to be fair, that water is for Mexicans. If a Anglo went there,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
She's used to the bacteria in
Yeah.
Mexican ponds.
See.
Build up the resistance.
Yeah.
So it'll,
It's pretty much a diabolical inheritance, I'll tell you that much.
the doll lived a happy life ever after.
so if anybody watch this, I say just get to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you said, episode of Friday the 13th. You know, I think it's a pretty good movie as long as you skip those 45 minutes.
Yeah. Or if you're a sadist
good
like
short.
me.
No, I still enjoyed it for what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Ditto.
I wasn't like upset at all watching it, even though, there were parts that dragged.
It's that sex scene, man. That's a big problem.
The one with
The dream one?
the one we
with the
didn't see in
clown?
the beginning.
The shadowy one. Yeah. Like that was just could go. There are a lot, like you said, Lewis. You probably could cut it down to
But how
slice
will
out
you
45 minutes.
understand when they get pregnant later? You'll be so
I'll
confused.
be like, how did that happen?
How did they get pregnant if you don't show them having sex for 10 minutes? Freddy.
Oh, I don't know.
Duh.
And also, right before the sex scene, she takes a shower and the dad comes in and then they have sex.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to take another shower.
Maybe
Dirty
not.
birdie. She likes to sit in her own juices.
Does she wear white pants too?
And his juices.
There's
all
a-
their juices.
There's another movie with the same title as this that is just the Mexican version of a movie with Mina Suvari in it. And so if you get confused, we didn't watch the one with Mina Suvari, just a side note. None of these things we just described had Mina Suvari in it. Okay. Contrary to popular belief,
Good to know.
all these characters are fictitious. We're going to be talking about Hell's Trap next time. Right, Lewis?
Hell Trap, yeah. I think it's a slasher with a guy with clawed gloves.
I'm like Freddy Krueger.
Holy moly.
Yeah, except it's like more like it's like they took Jason Voorhees and put him in Freddy Krueger makeup.
Nice. I like a good mix-up, mash-up.
Oh, quick question, Lewis. You said you have the DVD, right?
Which one?
Of this in Diabolical Inheritance?
Yeah.
Are there extras on it?
It's actually one. There's one, and that's a interview with Roberto Gunnar. And it's like just 10-minute interview,
Okay.
That's Tony.
and that's really all there is.
Okay. I was wondering because I wonder what extras they could put on this.
Right.
He's like, this is me, Robert Gunnar. You're watching. It's real fun to go back and look at this thing that I was in. Didn't get along with that Payasito guy. Margarito's a real bastard.
Well, that's a comedy track by film critic and historian Hugo Lara.
Oh, there you
So,
go.
yeah, but
Whatever he
there's
could
no-
say,
there's no-
because there's not much going on at certain points.
yeah.
We would talk about the notorious feuding between Robert Gunnar and Margarito Esparza. He's like, I mostly, my entire career is mostly writing essays about the storied rivalry.
Now I kind of want to watch that.
I bet it's good.
Because what can go on? What for 45 minutes? What can you talk about?
Would you like to know?
He goes out for a cigarette.
and you hear him exhale, like,
You hear the studio door open and him leave.
you just hear him pour a glass of water or something and start snacking.
Just chewing and moaning.
Chewing and moaning.
Animal grunts of pleasure.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
And thanks for the pick, Lewis.
Yeah.
Nice
Thank you
start.
very much.
Nice start to this month.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We,
All right.
we appreciate your tastes.
So what have we been watching? What's the algorithm cooking up for us?
Oh, Andy talked about Friday the 13th, the series. I stumbled upon, I can't believe this show exists, and you probably knew it, and on some level I knew it, but it couldn't have been real. RoboCop, the series, the live action series from '94.
Yeah, I remember that when I first on TV.
Yeah, that show, I thought I dreamed it, first of all. And secondly, it's on Peacock now. I think it's Peacock.
Yeah.
There's one season, and it's the people who did Friday the 13th, the series. A lot of people from that are involved in it. Super Canadian. It's real bizarre because he doesn't have the partner in it. And the guy who plays RoboCop does a fine job. He doesn't have the partner, but instead there is a computer AI that manifests as a holographic ghost type of character that is his moral center, I guess, or something.
There's also 4 movies called The Prime Directives.
Yeah, that's like after that was what, in the 2000s or something they made those. Yeah, they're like made for TV movies.
Yeah.
RoboCop movies?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've never heard of these.
Yeah, because
I a few months ago I had my wife watch RoboCop, and I was kind of on a Paul Verhoeven kick with her.
Yeah,
and I think she really likes RoboCop. I think it's a great movie.
it is a great movie. I think it holds up.
But all the other movies are not very good.
Like, you mean 3 or Verhoeven?
No, but part 2 is all right.
I like part 2. Yeah,
but part 3 is terrible.
Yeah,
the TV series and the other one, they're fine comic booky kind of, but they're not very good.
No, they're not. It's like they do things. I think I like it because what they do is they push things too far in almost every way. And it blows my mind that it was a $1.5 million per episode series.
Jesus, back then, that's a lot of money.
That's the X-Files. So it had the budget of like the X-Files.
But it's Canadian, so
yeah,
their dollar is roughly
1.5 loonies.
Yeah.
Well, really, when you think about it, the X-Files are on the west coast of Canada making their show about the same time this is in Toronto on the east coast, right? So all that money went to Canada in the 90s. You're welcome.
I didn't even say thank you.
JD Vance is going to come out and shame everybody.
So what was the series about? Is it like a crime of the week type thing?
They try to tackle like kind of high concept stuff. Like one is about the failing medical system in Century City or wherever they call it. I can't remember what they called the new Detroit. I forgot. But anyways, like it's the dream of the city of the future, but it's never working out, and this crime is always out of control. They always they privatized the police department, right? OCP. So you have these corporations. It's like the beginning of a great idea, kind of like what Alien Earth is doing, but it's like this. They don't know. They're kind of just shooting shots in the dark for different storylines, and one of them, RoboCop, is shut down. He can't do anything, and there's a little boy that's sick too, and it's all part of this thing. And there's a little girl that just showed up at the police station, has never gone away. She was like turned up in the first episode. Now she lives in the police station.
She's like the mascot or something.
Yeah, that's kind of like what she is. She's like a Dalmatian in a firehouse.
But the guy who wrote Newmeyer, he wrote the a few years ago, he wanted to do a sequel that was like RoboCop 2530, and he's been like decommissioned in a scrapyard, and they put him back online, and it looked pretty good, but then they have the other RoboCop,
the remake
that came out.
Yeah. So his was going to be a sequel, not a remake of any kind, right? So
yeah, well, it's supposed to be a sequel to the original movie.
That would have been great. I'd like bring Peter Weller back.
Yeah.
What a strange bird he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's great though. We just watched Of Unknown Origin with him, but yeah, RoboCop the series. If you like crazy TV where they took bizarre chances and very much in the how did this get made kind of column of entertainment, I recommend RoboCop the series while it's still available on Peacock or wherever the fuck it was.
Peacock sounds right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm still watching it. I can't stop.
You're
I
so
watched
weird.
3 episodes.
I
of
watch
it.
weird crap, but
Yeah.
this is like
This is
weirder
real
crap.
weird. It's
Yeah.
like Poltergeist: The Legacy, that other show that.
Which I'm still kind of leaning towards watching.
Yeah, if you like RoboCop, you'll like that. It's very much of that ilk.
So, Lewis, what have you been watching?
Well, for some reason, there's so much TV that I have
So much.
that I've been never really take notice of until a few months ago. My wife wanted to watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
Oh,
and we're on I think the 12th or 13th season.
right on.
Oh yeah,
I gotta tell you, that show is so funny.
Perfect.
Yeah, I can't believe every episode just always makes you crack up. There's always there's some new joke or some new through line that just makes you,
it's a great comedy.
I hate that it took me 18 years to discover it.
But look at it this way: have all this great shit ahead because that show.
It remains good.
It's
all the
still
way through.
good. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It has peaks and valleys, but like, I think this most recent season they did with they did an episode where they decided to become EMTs. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah,
So good.
really funny. Can't get enough of it.
No, I second that emotion.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite. I miss them doing the podcast. The boys from It's Always Sunny did a podcast for a little while.
It was
And
great
then
to
the
watch.
strike happened and they
YouTube.
never came back. It bums me out because I really enjoyed that.
And then Rob McElhenney changed his name.
Rob Mack.
Now he's just Rob Mac.
Whatever.
His middle name is easy.
This afternoon after we had lunch, we watched an episode, and it was the episode where Cricket he gets his father comes back to him and tries to get him a job at the factory, and then it turns out he's making out with a dog the whole time.
Oh,
I
Cricket.
vaguely remember that.
Rickety Cricket's storylines
I could go
are
back
so
and rewatch
insane.
anytime.
Yeah. Mythic Quest was pretty good. That show that he created as a
Rob Mack
counterpiece.
and
or
Charlie
whatever.
Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. Canceled, but it got canceled when it was still good. So good for them. Going on a high.
So, Lewis, are you guys watching this in order, or are you guys just jumping around the episodes?
The whole thing in order.
Okay. How far are you guys so far?
Season 12 or 13.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that Cricket one was the last one we watched
So
today.
you've already seen Who Shit the Bed, then, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
Have you seen the water park episode yet?
yeah. Last week, yeah.
One of my favorites.
Oh man, I feel like
So
I'm gonna
good.
be watching some. It's Always Sunny soon.
Yep. I can always rewatch it. All right. Well, cool. Thank you.
Oh,
I guess I'll go next.
might as well.
We always save Andy the best for last.
We do because Andy usually has fresh stuff.
Every time I go to Tubi lately, it's been recommending to me Sleepaway Camp 2. And I'm like, but Amy, you haven't seen all of Sleepaway Camp in years and decades. So I decided to watch Sleepaway Camp the other night.
The first one, right?
The first
Okay.
one. Yeah. That's an I don't know if it's underrated, but I don't feel like it gets talked about as much as many other slasher
Well, I
movies.
think people talk about the ending more than the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you say it's underappreciated?
I guess so. I guess that's what I'm saying. Or am I saying it's appreciated enough? It's nothing.
I think maybe you're trying to say you
Groundbreaking.
didn't appreciate it.
I didn't appreciate it that much. Now I do. I appreciate it more. That's what I'm saying.
I have give you the hoist you up over the wall.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was working on the theory as I was
Because
speaking.
it is beloved by a lot of people.
It is beloved.
But I'm kind of that way with it too, where it was a secondary. It was a B list or C list movie for
Right.
me. And I also remembered it incorrectly, even though I've seen it a few times. I didn't remember it being so deadly. I thought that it was a lot of people getting like maimed, but they kill a lot of people.
it's got some really creative kills in there.
Yeah.
All I remember is that she's a hermaphrodite and she's Bruce Springsteen's sister.
Bruce Springsteen's sisters in 2. Because they didn't bring her, Felissa Rose back.
So
But you're right.
she's not a hermaphrodite. She was raised as a girl, despite being assigned male at birth, against her will,
And then
is what I
subsequently
understand.
tortured by every person.
and then
around
tortured
her.
by every person who ever met her.
Well, dude, it was the 80s. What can you do?
Exactly. It was a rough one, though. They were really rat bastards to her. But then also, she did nothing to stand up for herself. And then you're like, God damn it.
Well,
the
ultimately
bullies are
she
gonna-
does in the end.
Well, true.
Are you victim blaming?
I am victim blaming
She
a little
boils a
bit.
pedophile right out of the gate. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Steamed pedophile.
Then there's the one guy who just leaves his mouth open the whole time. Or is that The Burning?
That's The Burning.
Shit, we watched The Burning too, and now I'm getting them.
Well, all those camp movies kind of run together.
Well, we watched Sleepaway Camp, and then I was like, this makes me want to see The Burning again. And then The Burning made me want to watch Friday the 13th, but we never got that far.
The Burning is George Costanza
Yep.
with still had a little bit of hair.
He did, because he was a teenager.
But you can still see like the
I like The
beginnings of it.
Burning
Yeah.
more than Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah.
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 Burning's pretty good.
Burning is good.
It's a guy directed Split Second, so you know it's quality.
Quality with a K.
But Amy, you knew about the ending before you watched
Oh, of
the
course.
movie, right? So,
Oh, yeah.
But like this first time you saw the whole movie all the way through.
And I was like, I got it.
Yeah.
I got a lot of it.
Was it your first time with The Burning?
Yes.
Do you know?
All the
Okay.
way. I know I'd seen parts of The Burning before.
Yeah, it's kind of unavoidable.
Yeah. Anyway, so I watched Sleepaway Camp. That's all I got to tell you. It was a good time.
For many years, I wanted to watch Sleepaway Camp, but for years I watched a different movie that I thought it was. It's called Summer Camp Nightmare.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's basically just some kids, get Summer Camp Nightmare. They're just kids who cause trouble.
Rapscallions.
But it wasn't until your movie that I realized what all the hubbub was about.
Ah, yes.
So that was Chuck Connors. Does that sound right, Lewis? In Summer Camp Nightmares?
I think so.
It's a group of campers revolt against their strict camp director and take over the camp for themselves.
Yeah, and I think it's a Canadian movie too.
Yeah, it also looks like it might have been shot on video, too.
So the kids take over and kill all the counselors or something?
I guess so.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's not.
No. It sounds good at least.
It's the same guy who directed Twice Dead, if that helps you.
Oh,
Tom Barish and
it doesn't.
Burt Brishnahan.
Tom
Jill-
Baker.
Person.
Jill Whitlow. Jill Whitlow? Wasn't it? You remember Jill Whitlow from Night of the Creeps? Anyways.
So, Andy.
I watched that new hot documentary on Netflix, The Unknown Number, the Catfish one. Have you seen?
I've not even heard
you haven't
about
heard
that.
about
Heard of
that?
it. Mm-mm.
A lot of people are watching that right now.
I guess I'm going to watch it
It's
now.
these teenagers. They get these really disturbing texts, and they're basically being stalked.
Ooh.
And the whole mystery is about who done it, which you can kind of is not really a surprise
Gym teacher.
when the big reveal happens, because that's what you're waiting for. The whole,
Right.
but when you, in the context of all these other like suburban High School Mysteries. Like it's like, oh, that's not a surprise.
Wow.
But it's just the fact that it is pretty crazy what these poor kids went through.
Yeah.
And the messages they received. These are teenagers, and they're getting stalked and getting sent these very, very sexual and gross texts. And the reveal is like not surprising, but it's still kind of like, oh man.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check this out. I love a good documentary where they have like that soothing narration. They play spooky music. That's all I need.
And I love sexing teenagers. So
don't say that out loud.
You ever think about like in a mainstream horror movie how weird it would be if like Freddy Krueger sent Nancy a dick pic or something? It'd be so.
Oh, that'd be burned.
Yeah, it would be all burned up. But also, it would seem out of character for some reason, even though he's a child-killing pedophile.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Whoa,
And
too
it's
far."
It's also really hard to create that tongue scene on a cell phone.
Right? Yeah, he would just emoji or
Yeah.
something.
speaking of burn ends,
Oh,
There you go.
Oh my God, perfect bookend, Lewis.
But one of my favorite parts of the documentary is like when they have these real life people recreate certain things.
yeah,
You know, like
they have them act.
Reenactments.
not reenactment, but just the B-roll of them just staring out of the window
yeah.
longingly.
Oh,
Or since it's about
yes.
they're dealing with like the stalking and text messages.
Yeah.
It's like just text and look at the screen while
They're gonna make bubbles pop up over you later.
and just just walk through this hallway while we film you.
You know what's going to happen is 1,000 years from now, they're going to find all this footage from every show like Dateline and 48 Hours of people just staring into the distance.
That's all that's gonna be left.
And that's all that's going to be left.
But it's just interesting how they have to make these people do all this B-roll stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Walk along this fence post.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
I just think like since these are teenagers and
Yeah.
they're just directing like just walk down the hallway while we film you from straight ahead.
Scrub your
Yeah.
face. Yeah. Prevent acne.
Yeah.
Do that. Pump your bicycle tires up. What else do kids do?
So they have to like reveal all these deep dark secrets and these painful experiences.
Yeah.
While they still have to act on screen.
That's
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Nothing's worse than a reenactment actor. You know, when they have a person do it, I mean, like, I feel like Unsolved Mysteries do that sometimes,
Oh, they did. They used the real life people to reenact.
but not always.
oh, not always.
Which is the weird thing. It's like they always gave them the chance to. They're like, this could be your big break.
Would you do it? Say you had this horrible, somebody was murdered, Unsolved Mysteries.
And a
is there,
reenactment? No.
and they're
Not
like,
if
"Do
it
you
was a
wanna
murder I
star
was
in it
involved
and reenact when you found out your loved one was murdered.
But then they're like, yes,
Some people are like,
1,000%.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
But
get my
also-
close up.
the reveal when they interview like the person who did it,
Yeah.
we don't really get answers, which is kind of unsatisfying to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
There's no like why.
they try to explain it,
Right.
but at the same time,
It's not
it's hard to
satisfactory.
believe somebody that lied so much.
They're not just a pervert ne'er-do-well.
Yeah. Ne'er do well.
More to it.
pervert ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah.
You're such an old man.
He's a degenerate.
Ne'er do well.
is.
we were watching. What were we watching? They kept calling him degenerate. We just watched some older movie where they kept calling somebody a degenerate.
I don't remember.
It's pretty hilarious.
Were they talking about Ellen?
No, poor Ellen went through the ringer
Yeah.
twice, didn't she?
Or that was a nickname for her for a while.
Poor
Yeah.
Ellen.
Poor rich Ellen.
She's fine.
I guess.
But
she's
yeah, Unknown Number Catfish. That's the name of the documentary. Recommend it.
yeah.
Unknown Number, the High School Catfish is what the name of it
High School Catfish. Sounds delicious.
Breaded, deboned properly. Glamorous.
Such a delicious fish for being bottom feeders.
I'm not a huge fan of catfish.
Yeah, too fishy for you.
Yeah, my dad
You're
loved
not,
it.
you're not panic catfish?
I'm not a real big fan of catfish. No, my dad used to make it all the time, like cornmeal. You know, I think I just
Yeah.
ate too much of it growing up.
Oh, I never got enough of that.
Yeah, I might like it now. Now there's been some years between me and it, but
How long
God,
has it been?
so much catfish. Oh God, probably 15 years or so since I've had
Yeah,
catfish.
yeah. I'd say,
It's
you know,
time.
I'd say take some try some catfish.
I'll give it another shot. I like
Boy,
cod.
yeah.
You know, I usually end up with cod or something
Quad.
like that. Quad.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
That's it.
I'm pumped for next time.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We hit the ground running with this this wonderful porcelain doll movie.
Can people still find you? Would Instagram be the best place to find you?
Yeah, Instagrams.com/LewisFowler78. And you can always find me on Lost Ogle.
There we go.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lewis.
We always love when you're here.
We'll see
Thank
you.
you.
We'll see you next week.
All right, at the end of
I'll
every
be there.
You better be. The end of every show, we always say hi to our Beelzebubs. Patreon.com/NOTLP if you're interested in becoming one. Matt, Branan and Emily, Dr. Brian, Old Dirty Bill Sturd, Bill Fahrner, Blayne Yogurt, Jordache Jeans, Monica, Ernest, Dave, Paul, and Shayna Bobena.
Thank you.
Love you all.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Goodbye.
Frankenstein was wondering if he should go to bed when his old buddy Leatherface put on Dawn of the Dead. And Igor made the nachos in a severed human head, and they enjoy the movie with their friends. David Kessler walks the streets of London